Hey guys. Hey, welcome back to an episode, another one of You Can't Sit With Us with Vigita V. Thank you for joining us and joining the stream. Guys, this is our new backup channel of You Can't Sit With Us, and we are telling you why the hell these dirty ass celebs and wannabe celebs and even regular peeps cannot sit with us, okay? You know this stream right here is going to be about Jaguar Wright and also Tokyo Phony and why the hell these wannabe mothers cannot sit with us. They are unbearable, you guys. And this is coming straight from the governor's mouth. You know, when it comes from the governor, jeez, it's intense. So we got to get into this, though. We really got to get into this. We really got to get into the governor. She really, the governor's dropped some real jewels on this stream. She went all the way in, okay? So I'm going to give you a trigger warning ahead of time on this one for anybody spiritually, and if it bothers your spirit, you may want to get off the stream right now because this is not the stream for you. She really goes hard in the paint, so there is a trigger warning right now for you. If it's gonna affect your spirit to have this woman on here, the governor's really coming and bringing this stuff to fruition. Get off now because I am going to play two of her streams, and I'm telling you, the first one is very, very intense, where it feels like she's about to come through the screen at you. But you know, if you're protected, you're protected. If you don't work with that kind of stuff, you know, you serve your God and you do what you do. So, trigger warning right there. DJ, please start dropping disclaimers, and we are going to get into it. A walk with crime, celebrity status with uh, Mrs. Dean, the governess. We're getting into it, and also her contacting and reaching out to Goomba and what she had to say to Goomba about Jaguar Wright and her warning to Goomba, you know what I mean, and what she told Goomba and advised Goomba to do. So straight up, you guys know this was 3-4 months ago that these streams took place. So here we are 3-4 months ago out, and here we are. And I just want to show you from there to here exactly what's taking place, exactly what she called, exactly what she said she was going to do, and exactly what has happened. So she is right on target and right on point. Trust and believe. Whatever the hell she put up in that juju sauce with mustard and salad and lettuce and whatever the hell else, corn toes and Fritos and hammer toes and Haitian feet, whatever the hell she put up in that mix, it worked. Because Goomba's ass is way the hell over yonder and doesn't want to come nowhere near Jaguar wrong. Okay? And that is on everything. So enjoy me the stream, you guys. I'm not going to hold you any longer. Let's go. Let's get into it. DJ, stop the music and let's go ahead and shout out to Mrs. Dean with her stream. Let's give her a shout out. If you're not subscribed to her channel, please like, share, and subscribe. Shout out to her, and let's get into it right now. DJ, start the stream. Let's go. And she breaks Tokyo Tony and Jaguar off about her kids, okay? About their kids and what they have done to destroy their children and their families and what they are going to be cursed with, you guys. So this is serious. Listen to this.
Celebrity Edition.
This is crazy. Listen.
Featuring Tokyo Tony and Jaguar Wright.
This shit's serious. Listen.
We will also be addressing
she goes in
Regina, the alleged love child of R. Kelly and Aaliyah. This is death of a mother's love. We're going to begin tonight's episode. First, let me get.
Now, you guys hear that? Death of a mother's love. You hear that? You hear that? Stay with me, everybody.
My banners.
Trigger warning.
We're going to begin tonight's episode with Tokyo Tony.
Listen.
And not only I'm only throwing Tokyo in for a good measure, okay? Just because they're buddies, and I figured this would be good measure. So let me say my prayer as we dive on into it. Okay.
And she's about to get all the way into it, you guys. All the way into it. So trust me, trigger warning right now as she's saying her prayer. If you're not ready for it, go ahead and exit the room. She's about to get into it. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Please get us to 1,000 so we can go live. It's the backup channel where you can get all the
So listen.
Let's go. Hit the thumbs up, guys. And share the channel.
Spirit told me.
Subscribe to the channel as well.
Spirit says, you're going to do this and you're going to do it this way. And I want you to hit them with everything you got. So that's what we're going to do. So this is the thing. All information that is given tonight is alleged. And for entertainment purposes only, because that's what y'all like, entertainment. We're going to start with Tokyo Tony. So this is the thing. Tokyo. Reason why I'm calling this episode the celebrity edition, Death of a Mother's Love, is because both of you fucking degenerates left your children hanging in the moments of time where they needed you the most. You have now done everything in your power to not save your child, but to gain her position. You never at any point wanted to save her life, or help her. Because see, I'm so mad. I'm trembling, but that's okay. Let me put this motherfucker on Do Not Disturb. Yes, hit the like button when you come in this motherfucker. Because at no point did you want to save your daughter. You and I have had a conversation before. You're not unaware of who I am. So at this point, I wouldn't give a fuck what you or Jackie has to say. Tokyo, you wanted to save your daughter. That's what you said. You said you cried. See, after all of the Grammys, you cried. Before the Grammys, you cried. Now here recently, you're on camera pouring lotion down your face and down your stomach and shaking and fucking gyrating. See, let's go all the way back to the beginning when the death happened, when the murder happened. Because see, you killed your child. You killed her soul is what you did. You were not there for her. Where were you saving her when she was being molested by the men? You remember, don't fucking play with me.
Now, hold on. Now, I guess that's where the comment from SDW comes from about her being unfit. They keep calling her unfit in these streets. And I keep trying to figure out why they keep calling Mrs. Tokyo Fish, Burnt Fish Gap, unfit. Now, allegedly, they keep saying she's an unfit and that the grandma raised her now. Now, what's the truth now? This is probably why they're calling her a damn unfit, because of this shit right here now. SDW is telling the truth. Because now she just said it too. Now that's 2 against 1. Shit. I'm sure more than 2 people done said it. That street is trying to saying it too. Now come on now, Tokyo. Come on, Tokyo. Come on, Tok. Come on now. You lying all the way through that damn gap now. You falling all the way through that gap. You lying so damn hard.
You know, when you was fucking doped out.
Yeah, you know, Tok. You know, Tok. You know, girl.
When she came to you and she told you, she tried to tell you, but you was putting all of the fucking men ahead of her. No, don't fucking play with her.
Yeah, Tok, you know.
She knew nothing but fucking and sex because you taught her that. You killed her soul long time ago, and now you want to save her from what? From you? You know when you used to talk to her and beat her the fuck up? You talk to her fucking crazy and
Toke. No, I haven't seen you on camera doing the same damn thing now, Tokyo.
Beat her the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
It was 13. Did she had enough? She had enough at what, 13, 14, right?
Mm-hmm. Tokyo, now these stories is matching up now, Toke. Now you lying through the gap. Now Tokyo Tony, you lying through that burnt gap like a mofo now. Now the ancestor done told on you. Now you lying now, Tokyo Tony. You a bold face, goddamn burnt face lie.
That's when she started running away, right? Turning tricks, right?
It's like
so you didn't want her to put nobody else before you because you thought you had control of her. So then when you saw the way she made something of herself,
you tried to come lie. Burnt gap
by
lie.
any means, by any account.
Tokyo Tony, you a burnt gap lie. A burnt gap lie. You know her grandma didn't raise her. You know you didn't raise her. You know the pole and grandma helped, not you. You a burnt gap lie. You capping like a motherfucker.
Count. And every time she let you back in because she thought you were really going to be there this time. You killed her mental ability. For those who have my class tonight, I have class here in about an hour. I need you to allow me to push this class back an hour. It needs to be pushed back an hour. The class tonight is on transmuting energy. And this, my dear, is our first part of the class because I'm about to teach you how to transmute energy.
Now, she should have learned this long time ago trying to read Jaguar Wright and Tokyo Tony at the same damn time. That's a hell of a lot of energy to transmute before you try and teach the class now. Now, shit, just talking about Tokyo Tony is wearing my ass out, if you understand me. And we are not even a Jaguar Wright yet. You understand? And I am tired. Okay? Not tired. Tired.
You have told the world, Tokyo Tony, that you loved your daughter.
Girl, please.
You told the world,
girl, please.
You just wanted to save her. But when she was asking to go stay with other people, you didn't want her to go stay with nobody else because, again, you kept trying to pretend. You know, when you kept fucking mistreating her, all of the falsified fake-ass tears that you was giving this girl. And then you would run and tell her fucking business. You remember when she started the period issue and the way you embarrassed and humiliated her? You remember?
She know.
You killed her. You killed her long time ago. Allegedly.
There ain't nothing alleged about it.
You killed her fucking soul. You killed her mind. You are so jealous of your daughter.
It's so funny. Everything is so alleged with Tokyo Tony when it comes to Black China and her upbringing and what happened between them. And rather she raised her, the grandma raised her, the streets raised her, the pole raised her, or whatever. But you can clearly see on camera with Tokyo Tony and Black China, even Black China being a young adult, the way Tokyo Tony treats her, wanting to fight her, put hands on her. You can tell if that's her behavior as her being a young adult, imagine her behavior as her being a child. Do you know what I mean? And Tokyo Tony having more physical control over her. Imagine how she acted back then. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure it was insane. Insane. Completely insane. Completely. So imagine that. I absolutely think Tokyo Tony was completely always out of control. Always out of control. 24/7. So this is not no alleged we can say alleged, so Tokyo Tony doesn't try and sue somebody like she's always trying to sue somebody. But she again is another Jaguar Wright and got two dimes to rub together, and the two dimes or the two ones or the 200 she does have to rub together is to pay for that weekly so she don't get put out that bitch. And that's what that is right there. All that money, all them stacks, that's to pay for that weekly. So her ass ain't out on the streets living out that goddamn truck of hers. Actually, that the truck of her husband's that's in her husband's name that belonged to him. You know what I'm saying? So she ain't out on the streets pulling a Jag right now. You know what I mean? Because Jag's, she ain't. Jag's on the streets. Jag's in a hotel with no car. So let them get put out, her and TJ, and they are literally out on the streets with nothing, with some roller bags probably. You know what I'm saying? With some suitcases rolling down the street, literally with no car. That's their next move. They're gonna be at a campsite. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna show you guys their new campsite. I'm gonna show you guys their new site they're gonna be camping at, living at. Her and TJ. Where they gonna be having their new V&V at. Not their Airbnb, but they new V&B at. You know what I'm saying? Because they so gangster.
You are a narcissistic degenerate just like this bitch who thought she could come in here and play on my motherfucking top. But we gonna learn today.
Oh, yeah.
You don't give a fuck about these grandchildren. They are a payday for you, just like your daughter was. How many times did you turn your back when she was being molested in case these money niggas was sliding you fucking money, you fucking bitch? I don't give a fuck, allegedly, bitch. How dare you? And this is your fucking buddy? You running, you doing interviews, you keep talking about your own fucking child. You are a disgrace to all Melanite mothers everywhere. Don't worry, Jacqueline. I'm coming.
Yeah, Jacqueline. You're next.
You fought tooth and nail to get back in your daughter's life. And soon as you could, you talked to her so nasty and disrespectfully. You made sure mentally that she's always fucked up. So no, Tokyo, the motherfucking Illuminati got her because you gave her to them. You gave her to them at birth. You couldn't see your daughter for the fucked up shit that you was doing. So you couldn't even see her for the beautiful individual that the soul had created her to be. You destroyed her. And every time she tried to tell you that, you tried to pretend like you were the best mother. You are not shit. You're an embarrassment. That she would rather give herself over.
My.
To this than to ever have another attempt at a relationship with you again.
Now that right there is intense. Okay? Now, here we are, months out, they've made up. But trust and believe me, Black China is very skeptical of her mom because her mom changes like night and day. Today she's one way, and tomorrow it's fuck you, bitch. Go to hell, bitch. I'm bleeding for God, bitch, but go to hell. And X, Y, and Z. So you already know what it is. Tokyo Tony's another Jaguar. Jaguar is another Tokyo Tony, a Jackal and a Hyde.
So now, everything that she is, you fucking owe it via the spirit, bitch.
Trigger warning.
If she's destroyed, you'll be destroyed. I bind you to Black China. Angela will be your dad because you killed her a long time ago.
You heard that? You heard that? I bind you to Black China. Angela will be your death because you killed her a long time ago. Trigger warning, you guys. And she does that little blowing in the camera like one or two more times. So trigger warning on that, okay?
I bind your soul to her soul. You got me fucked up. You're an embarrassment. We are watching
Woman to woman.
From
Get
now
it, girl.
to forevermore. Every time you speak Angela's fucking name, we will hear it. It will ring through the ethers. Do you understand me?
Angela Wosu. 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 Angela Wosa, baby.
Fuck up. There are no games being played here. You killed her a long time ago, so now you're responsible for her death. Jackie.
She about to get on Jackie next now.
You thought you could come to me and play on my top?
Oh yeah, she about to get into it now.
You brought Legina to me. And you to validate what for you?
Finish her. Let's go.
Hey, I don't know. Why have you never brought your son to me? You don't want to communicate with your son? You've brought Prince to me. You brought Janis Joplin to me.
Jag hasn't brought anybody close like her son or her mother or her sister or people that are close to her because she doesn't want her personal life, her personal who Jag is exposed. That's why. That's why she hasn't brought her son, somebody who can expose her to you. That's why.
You've now brought Legina
to make a fool out of her.
Let's tell the world why you've never brought your son to me. Because you gave his life. And now you fucking owe his life. Matter of fact, we bind you to both souls. Both of your children. You owe both souls now. Who the fuck do you think you playing with, bitch? You think I'm a motherfucking game? Let's talk about your son that called you before they fucking killed him. See, you knew they were gonna kill him. Huh? Shut up!
Trigger warning.
You knew. Your son called you. He told you he was scared.
Brand, give me a trigger warning.
Death becomes you, Jaguar. You got these people fooled. You can't fool me. You are playing on this little girl. You want to expose her mental instability because you know, like I know, she's neither one of their child. But you should have done something differently because you shouldn't have brought her here. But the fact that you thought you could do that and play on my motherfucking top, bitch, let me show you something.
Bringing her for content.
You're a fucking degenerate.
Mm-hmm.
You know I've said it. You've watched the videos. And now watch this one. You now owe her life too. You are in bondage with all three souls.
Wow.
You now owe all three souls.
Trigger warning. Mm-hmm.
You never intended on helping her. You just wanted to expose her on Philadelphia.
You see that?
That is going to be your break. We're going to use that for you. You knew they were coming for your son.
Mm-hmm.
You shitted on him. You talked to him so fucking badly. Allegedly. That's why your husband told you he deserved to be dead. Because he knew. You talked to him like you talked to your husband. You talked to your son so disrespectfully. You told him you wasn't going to do shit for him. So you told him he couldn't do shit. He wasn't shit. He wasn't going to be nothing. You had nothing for him. He couldn't stay in your house. You threw him to the wolves. You knew what would happen. You should have never come here. For everyone that thought it was a game, real time. You shouldn't have come here, Jacqueline. You are bonded to 3 souls now.
So listen, she's letting her know that she should have never brought Legina to her. She should have never played that game with her, with Legina. She's now saying, now you're binded to 3 souls. You owe 3. Your son, Legina, and your other son, Sam. And she's like, if you don't return this girl, like, you keep it up. And I got something else for you. Like, she's literally cursing her and showing her what's about to happen to her. You guys. And this is literally 4 months ago.
Keep it up. We will now bind you to your husband if you're not careful. You can't pay that. I let it go that you tried to kill me. I let it go. And you came back here? Are you fucking crazy? Now I show you who I am. You can listen to these people say Quatita's work isn't working. You see it all over me now. If you ever call my phone again, I will bind your tongue in such a way that you will only speak the truth. You know, not the truth that you've been speaking. Your fucking truth. You know. The shit you don't want people to know about you. Huh? You should probably go play now. Release the girl. You're going to pay for her to go back to where she came from. Because if you don't, you're going to disappear again. This is not a fucking game. Release the fucking girl and send her back. If you bring her up on any platform again, it's going to be a problem that you can't pay for. I don't give a fuck what you say now. You shouldn't have brought her here. You killed your son, and you're trying to kill her mentally? No. Where's your other son, Jackie? Why do you keep playing on his emotion? He sees you now for who you are.
She's digging in. She's digging in deep.
You want nothing to do with him. His father only exaggerated a little bit. You are a fucking mental case. And now
Listen, she's digging in deep. She's not playing no games. She is letting Jag have all of the smoke. Okay? All of it. All of it.
We will expose you. Because you thought you could come here and do what? And do what? No. You're now binded. If I see you on this phone contraption ever again, it is going to be smoke.
All of it. And the booty.
You understand me?
Trigger
Go
warning.
play.
There she go blowing shit again. Blowing shit. Go play.
You have 3 days to send this girl back
Mm.
to where the fuck you got her from. And you're gonna put her up. I don't give a fuck what you do. You better make sure she's secure, that she's great. Because if you don't, we are telling you, we are telling you, tell the world why your son is dead.
Mm.
Don't worry about it. We'll wait on it.
My.
This has been a Walk with Crime Celebrity Edition.
Woo! She done lit her up. Now what now? Let's go to part 2. Let's go to her talking to Goomba. Okay? Now let me give you background real quick. Now this is the governess. Now she calls Goomba, okay? Now this is 3 months ago. The video you just saw was 4 months ago. This is 1 month after that video. She calls Goomba a month later, and this is what the governess tells Goomba, okay? So shout out to the governor's page. Go ahead, like, share, subscribe. This is what she tells Goomba.
Okay, there it is. God, that was still playing like what? Oh, so look, how the fuck Marlon Wayans made a little stitch right? What? Jada put him on. So I had reached out to Goomba. I sent them a text message and I said, I told them who I was and I said I want to speak to you. And I had been waiting on him to respond to the text. And so somebody had texted me and I saw that Sean Davies Way was live. And I was actually had been looking at his live from like a few hours ago. And then I saw that he was live at that moment. So I clicked on it and I saw that he was live with Jaguar and Goomba. So I had just started watching it. I'm fine. How you doing? I had just started watching it and he clicked off. He was like, I had put in the chat, I was like, I just text you, Goomba, this Kutita, I want to talk to you. So I don't know if he's seen it because the chat was going so fast. Oh, what is it? It's what? Mm. She just tried to get me with the attitude. Mm-mm. I'll be quiet for 2 hours in this motherfucker. Mm-mm. Like what happened? So what up, Cozy? What up, Shalintia Bacon? So he was like, I'm done with you or whatever. And he got off the live. As soon as he got off the live, he called me. And I'm like, he said, is this Quitita? And I said, Goomba? He's like, yeah. I said, I don't know if you remember me and I don't want you to be scared of me. He's like, I'm not scared of you. I was like, okay. I said, I wanted to talk to you. He was like, I said, but I don't know if I have the right to even ask you for an interview, but I would like to sit and talk to you. And he was like, well, we can talk right now if you want. And I'm like, yeah, that's cool. So I was driving and we talked. And I just told him, like, you need to stay away from Jackie because Jackie is trying to unalive you. And he said, no, I know. I know she is. He said, she's trying to use the gun that I bought to kill me with. And I said, you have to like keep your distance. I said, because she's setting the play, because she's so deep in her feelings and in her emotions. But what I didn't tell him was, but I gotta say it because I got to say it on here.
Listen to this,
Goomba's
guys.
Jaguar's history.
Crazy.
I binded all three of them, Goomba and Legina and Jaguar, together and put them in that cow's tongue. I did a whole bunch of shit. When I tell you I got busy on this bitch, I got busy on her. That's why, see, when I binded him away and it's driving her crazy. And I put the black mustard seeds in it. You know, black mustard seeds causes confusion and
Ooh,
scrambles
child.
the brain, bitch. I put it. Listen, I ain't
Mm.
gonna tell you everything I did. Anyway, I did, Sheena. I binded him, all three of them,
Ooh,
but
girl.
I binded him away from her.
Ooh, boy.
It's driving her the fuck. It's driving her the fuck crazy. But Quatita's work don't work. I heard you. Heard you. I know it doesn't. Sure. But it's driving her crazy. I said, listen,
Oh, she
you got
bonded
to
him
stay
away.
away from
Okay.
her. I said, I would
Sure
not be
did.
myself if I did not call you and warn you and tell you because the bitch is going loco. It's working better than what I thought. It's working better than what I thought. He looked
Listen, she bonded him so good, she got Goomba in a trance where his ass is just playing Call of Duty 21 hours a day in a trance where he don't do nothing but just stick to that damn game. He is in a trance. He is lost in a whole nother time zone. He don't care about nothing going on. All he doing is just losing in that game, playing that damn game. He don't care about nothing in life, okay? That's how she got him in a trance. Good job. Shit, I ain't mad at you. Shout out to you.
like my brother-in-law. It's working better than what I thought. Now, I said, listen, I gotta be honest with you, Goomba. I said, I thought you was gonna try to be fucking on Legina. He said, no, that's Sam. Legina is working with Sam. She's been working on his ass since she got there. I said, what? He said, yes. I said, Legina's trying to knock Jag off, Goomba. I said, she's trying to knock her off to become her in some way. He said, yes. Yes, she is. I keep saying it. I said, you know what I'm talking about? He said, yes. I said, you got to stay away. He said, I'm done with her. I am done. I said, good. Because I don't know what the bitch is capable of. I don't listen, I went to work on this beach. I did. I went to work. But my work don't work. So I don't know what the fuck is happening. I don't know what's happening. But I did a whole bunch of shit. I did. I went to work. I went to work. And it ain't even just what I put in it. It was the words I spoke. It was my intention. It was the way the process of what I did. It's a lot. Um, and she's losing her shit. So Legina did a video Sunday, right? Jaguar was smoking a whole bunch of cigarettes and cooking steaks and probably dumping ashes in the steaks without knowing it. And I would have never ate that shit, but never mind. And so at the end of this fucking video, okay, at the end of this video, she's asking Legina for some fucking money, right? Oh, this is from Marshall's line. This is from Royalty Creations, which is Marshall Lee. Um, it's pretty, yes. Malika got one too. Mm, Black girl magic. But listen. So Legina's doing this fucking live, and Jaguar's like, I need to go across the street and get something for $5 a surprise, but I don't have any money. You got $40? So yeah, the $40. So she keep asking her if she got $40. She's like, you got it on your cash app. Now watch my face. This is Legina the whole time. This is how I know the shit is about to go down, bro. She say, yeah. Jack say, you got it on your card? Yeah. Jack say, but Like, how can I do it? Because, like, can I just sign for it? Because I don't know your PIN code. Yeah. So then Jack say, well, where's your card at? Gina cut her eyes over there at her and ended the live. I said she gonna kill this bitch. She gonna
Right?
unalive this bitch in any moment.
Exactly.
Jack thinks she's doing something. You can't play a player. Can't slick a can of oil. You can't slick a can of oil. That bitch is slicker than duck shit on a doorknob. You understand me? I told Goomba, I said, no, Legina is not who people think she is. He said, she's not. I keep trying to tell people. I said, I know. I said, this bitch is a manipulator. He said, it is.
A master manipulator.
I said, you got to stay away from her. Because she's going to unalive you. She's setting up the play. She's telling all of these things. I said the way she called and said, "Oh, you got a gun, and y'all just really just trying to kill my husband. Y'all are hoping that he does this and that, so y'all could really just take him out." She's really telling you what the fuck she wants to happen to him. She's hoping that she is causing. When I tell you this bitch, listen, I'm about to tell you something. I told you the bitch is a manipulator and a fucking like hypnotist in some way, like whatever you want to call it. She is trying to implement that thought. So that's what they will do. She is telling you, and she is hoping that she tells everybody enough that somebody who really genuinely loves her will go and take care of it so she doesn't have to.
Exactly. She just wants to play
He
the
said, I
victim.
know it.
Listen, she just wants, Jag wants to be the victim. Jag wants to be the widow. Jag wants us to play it out on YouTube where he gets, you know what, unalived. And then she gets to play the hurting widow that lost her husband, her crazy husband, to being unalived by her, the police. And she gets to play crazy and gets to play the grieving wife that loved him so much and all she wanted was help for him and all this stuff. You know, Jag loves that. Jag loves a story line, a storybook. Like she said the first time she was in the hospital, my marriage is going to be content. Okay. That was before they fell all the way apart. If anybody remembers that, the first time she was in the hospital making all them phone calls, when she got in the hospital the first time, she said, my marriage is going to be content. That was before they made up the first time. Okay. Before Icky Nicky even came along. Okay. So let's just remember what Jag said. So this is what she's doing. This is what she's about. You know, so she don't care whether she's unalived, he's unalived. As long as it's content, Jag will do anything. Lose her mother, lose her son, lose her place to live, lose her husband, lose her kids, lose everything for content. And guess what? She lost everything for content, and all she got is this now bald headed or long headed, whatever this little girl, this damn fake tooth mouth yellow girl, bald headed girl laying up in bed with you with no car, no money, no place to go, no place to live, homeless in Texas. That's all you have left is absolutely nothing. And some court cases that you have to go to living out of a hotel. How about you living your best life? No, you're not. Like you are stuck like a duck, like Chuck. What do they say? What does Lynn say? Everything is up. It's up. It's up and it's stuck. You stuck. How are you stuck with this girl that bailed you out? And she's stuck with you and you stuck with her. And you guys are both homeless with no car. What are you doing? Rolling your suitcases from Uber to Uber? What happens when the money runs out? You got to run into your mom. So you got to find your mom real quick so you and TJ can live off of her. Like, this is insane. But listen, Goomba better be glad that this lady bonded him away from Jaguar because his life would have continued to be a mess like Jaguar's life is just continuing to be a mess. Jaguar just turned 46. Jaguar is still homeless. Jaguar is still doing the same thing, squatting, living anywhere, hotel to hotel. Jaguar still has nowhere to go. Period, point blank.
I said, stay away from her. He said, I am. I said, you got my number. If you ever need me, call me. He said, I do need you because I need your protection. He must know some shit, don't he? I said, okay. And we ended the phone call.
That's crazy.
But Jag thinks she is setting at the play for now. She's talking about the cartel is after her, and she's saying all of these different things. But she was just on Sean Davies' way with Goomba.
Jag is always claiming the cartels after her. She's always claiming Jay-Z, Rock Nation's after her, somebody's after her. But I think it's so funny that she said all these things that they chased her and Goomba all across the country all this time, but she can never keep a place, never keep somewhere to stay. Bottom line is nobody was chasing her. They're not chasing her now. They're not chasing Goomba. You know what I'm saying? Jag just can never be stable. They're not chasing her. Nobody's chasing Jaguar. Jaguar is chasing Jaguar. That's who's chasing. She's chasing her own damn tail.
Goomba, right? That's why I said he hung up. But come on, Tiffany. She's speaking it into existence. But I don't think she understands what she's doing. Because she was just on Sean Davies' way, and she said, I created. He wasn't who he was until I created him. Jill Scott wasn't who she was until I created her. I created these people. I am good at what I do. I am a master at what I do. I said in the chat, I put in the chat, a
Yeah,
master
master of
manipulator.
chaos. She's a master of chaos. A master of
I'm
chaos.
telling you, Goomba don't have a girlfriend. He doesn't have a girlfriend. He wants her to leave him alone. The things she keeps saying, she can't take this.
Jag is a master at creating chaos. Absolutely a master at it. A master at creating chaos and keeping it going.
Shit back. And she keeps wanting him back. Like, you think you're going to win him back by talking about this man like this? By talking about his family, his sister's kids, the shit she was just saying on Sean's show just now. But she keeps saying, like, the cartel left a message. All these drug dealers are after me. Then she says she's in Shangri-La or whatever the fuck that is. What the fuck is that? I've heard of it before. I don't know what the fuck. But as manipulative as she is and good at speaking things as a manifester, I hope that you understand, Jacqueline, that everything that you are speaking into existence. But I know you don't know why you're doing it. That's probably my fault. Don't worry about it. It will be over soon enough. He said that Legina is working with Sam. This is not the first time somebody has told me this. You came in here to say Goomba is not as innocent as we think. Nobody said Goomba was innocent. Nobody said that. So you came to my channel to support a bitch that was trying to kill me? Are you not watching my work? Y'all can keep listening to people say my work don't work if you fucking want to. You came here to say Goomba is an innocent because what? Oh, say the order ready. Okay, didn't get it. Okay, got you. Sam is Jaguar's son. Sam is Jaguar's son. And Jaguar tried to kill me. And I don't have no compassion. I don't give a fuck what happens to this bitch.
And I wouldn't either.
Goomba is who he is. But you don't see that he out here running around doing all the shit that she's doing. Yes. Yes. Yeah. And she's going to, and it's not going to stop because I'm not going to stop it and it can't be stopped.
Yeah, this is just one big ass play.
I'm going to
Exactly.
continue to watch the meltdown.
Mm-hmm.
Sam is in the grasps
She tried it.
of Legina, Angela Wasso.
Chad tried it.
So we just going to watch the meltdown because that's what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
I've already told Goomba that she is trying to kill him. She tries to destroy everyone around her. And that's my problem with her.
Chaos.
She then called, I listened to this damn thing, and she told this lady, ooh, child, let's bust out the nuggets. I'm sorry. She told this lady, well, said, are you wanting to harm yourself, gratitude? She said, no, but I'm gratitude. She said, but I want to hurt you. I'm thinking about unaliving you. That is a threat. You can't say that. Anyway, we'll continue to watch this foolishness, this meltdown, and this fuckery of buffoonery. And we'll see what happens. They're all inside of that cow's tongue, honey. Tokyo just thinks she's gotten away. You ain't got away with shit. We just gonna watch this first. Then I'll be to see you, Tokyo, because you said you're gonna beat my ass. And I already told Jaguar, bitch, I'm gonna beat your ass in the spirit, and you're watching her ass get whooped daily. But my work doesn't work, so I totally get that and understand that. But
Can your ass whooped in the spirit?
Tokyo, you said you're gonna beat my ass. I'm gonna need you to motherfucking do that.
Mm.
Cause when I'm done beating this bitch ass in the spirit, I'll be to see you in the spirit.
In the spirit.
Cause you said you was gonna beat my ass.
Mm.
So I'm gonna need you to do that, or I'm gonna need you to fucking apologize.
Mm.
You ain't got to apologize, Tokyo.
Mm.
You ain't got to.
Mm-mm.
But I'm gonna need you to do one of the two things.
Mm.
You know.
Mm.
Anyway. I love you to life. I gotta drive. I see you.
Well, look, she said after I'm done whooping her ass in the spirit, then I'm gonna come and whoop your ass in the spirit, Tokyo, or I'm gonna need you to apologize. She said right now the spirit is whooping Jaguar's ass, and I agree. Oh my God, I agree with that. I agree the spirit is whooping Jaguar's ass, and the spirit is most definitely whooping Tokyo Tony and Tuna Fish Tony, Gap Mouth Tony, Burnt Mouth Tony's ass, for sure. The spirit is whooping both of their ass at the same damn time. If you understand me, 2 Chainz, they both getting it. You understand me? For real. I believe that. Yes, yes, yes. So yes, the governors spoke that into existence. This was 3-4 months ago, and look at where they are both at. Both living in the motel. Both of them living day to day. Both of them are homeless. Both of them not friends, not talking no more. Both of them, fighting over money. You know what I mean? Both of them, fighting over cash apps. Both of them lost their husbands. Like, look at the situation. Jag has lost everything. The governor sworn her, and she lost everything completely. And Jag will continue the circus as long as it's content. But Jag is getting nothing from it all being content but attention. And I believe that Jag feeds off attention. Jag cannot live or breathe without attention. If she doesn't have attention, she can't breathe. Jag would rather have attention than money. Jag is fine being broke as long as she has attention. I think she'd rather have attention than have a roof over her head. Jag would rather live underneath the bridge than have, and have attention than live in a nice space and have no attention underneath the rock like Goomba. Like, that's dope. Like, that's not dope at all. Like, there's something wrong with that. Like, she's fine with the way she lives. Being put out every single day, not knowing, cash app to cash app, day to day, not knowing what's going to happen next, who's going to pay for what next. Watch, I told you, watch between the first and the third, that first payday when it rolls around and it's time for TJ to get paid. Watch what happens. Watch these girls and how it goes when the money starts coming in. If TJ gets a check every month, and if Jag can't control that check, or if TJ starts taking care of them kids or Naisha. And I want to correct myself on the other stream. I said that TJ and Nick at Night were cousins allegedly, and actually it's actually Naisha and Nick at Night were allegedly cousins. So correction. But back to this. So I want to see if they get along when it's time for TJ to get her little money and she sends her money. If she decides to send her money home or take care of her kids or take care of her bills and her responsibilities or the bills that she just walked out on, and Jaguar sees into that money and they stay broke, and if Jag leaves her and drags her all over the internet, I want to see what happens. What happens during payday? Or do you even have a payday because you didn't go to work, TJ? Because you didn't come back to go to work. So you don't have so you have no income coming in. So you're solely now dependent on Cash Apps and your 1,000 subscribers, so you can go live, and that's what you're solely depending on now. Now that's all you're dependent on. If you're solely depending on being a content creator, you're in trouble. Especially if you have Jag leading you, you're in trouble. If Jag is your content, and I believe that's what you're trying to do, like, you're about to be in trouble. You're not getting paid that quick. So, I mean, we're about to find out, though. But we will see. But I definitely know. Now I see, all the reports that are coming out. Like I said the other day, we need some receipts about her saying the cancer is the reason why her teeth fell out. I did say that in the stream yesterday. We need some receipts for that because I do believe that is not the truth. Now I see some receipts coming out that she lied about it. So what's up? You know what I mean? What's going on now for real? TJ, again, a lie, Jaguar. You lying for somebody else. TJ going along with it. You know what I'm saying? So again, lies again and shenanigans again. You know what I mean? Like I said, cancer don't make your teeth fall out unless you got mouth cancer. Like, what's really going on? But we knew that was just another, determined to get some sympathy, to get some Cash Apps, to get some money to pay for the room for that night. To put something out there like that. What a sad thing to do, because there are people that are dying from cancer, but I know their teeth aren't falling out and they're not wearing dentures because of cancer. So we knew that was bogus when Jag said it to begin with. But anyway, that's all alleged. So we're going to come back with that story and see what that story is about too. So don't worry, we are going to be dropping daily, every day, you guys. Please subscribe to You Can't Sit With Us. This is the backup page for Trigger. Remember, you're going to get all your juice, all your stories, everything. We're going to talk about all this stuff, the Cardi B and Offset stuff too, and let you know what's going on over there, see what's popping over there, because, they both allegedly is going ahead and they both cheating allegedly. So we got to see what's going on. So we're going to come back and talk to you about that story too. But damn, we just trying to let it unravel a little bit, Every time we go to drop, somebody, come back with another little allegedly, little situation, another little text messages to, they come back with a little bit more proof. Cardi, Cordy, come back and do something. So we're trying to, let it all come together. But anyway, thank you so much for watching You Can't Sit With Us. You know what I'm saying? It's another episode, Jag. You definitely can't sit with us. You know what I'm saying? You got to figure out what couch you're going to sit and burn up on, but definitely not this one. But thank you so much for watching another episode. You guys, we love you so much. Please subscribe to the backup channel of You Can't Sit With Us, and please rock out with us. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Like, share, subscribe, and hit that like button and thumbs up and get us in the algorithm. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and peace. I'll talk to you soon. I'm out.